Hi, my name's Devon McDonald. I'm a counsellor based in Kings Hill in Kent. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about neuroplasticity and EMDR. So probably 95% of our day-to-day life works in the unconscious, in sort of actions that we don't have to think about. So you don't have to think in the morning, okay, now I'm going to open my left eyelid, my right eyelid, I'm going to put my left foot forward, I need to engage these muscles. All of these things are things that we know how to do and have gone into sort of the autopilot of the brain. And it's relatively small amounts of things that we have to put our cognitive ability into. So when we think about trauma and the way that trauma gets stuck in the brain, often it's stuck in quite a maladaptive way, and it is held with all five senses. The way that it is held means that it can jump up as if it's happening in the present now, and we often talk about this as being triggered. And obviously we can't erase memories. This isn't sort of a case of coming to therapy and it being a magic wand where your memories will just go away. I always say to people, when you go to that memory and you think of it, it will never feel nice. But the aim of therapy is to allow you to live your life without that memory jumping up into the present, disturbing your day now and triggering you in the present for something that has happened in the past. In EMDR, we activate the memory. I sort of describe this a little bit like withdrawing a book from the library. We check that book out and we bring it into working memory. When we bring it into working memory, where we're almost holding what has happened in the past with present day, the memory becomes labile, and so it becomes more malleable. And then we use bilateral stimulation to bring down the affect that is associated with that memory, so that it doesn't feel so triggering in the moment, so that our negative belief about ourselves can adjust to a more positive belief, so that we reduce the sensations in the body, so that we reduce the emotional distress associated with it. And then once we have finished processing that memory, we take that memory, the book, and we put it back into the library in its new state. So not in the state that we withdrew it, but in its new state with the reduced affect, with a reduced charge associated with it, so that you feel less triggered in the present. If you'd like to find out more about EMDR and how it may be able to help you, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Go well.